Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. Now this is still the pasta series edition and I'm about to show you how to make one very mouth-watering and yummy pasta dish. Today I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti and chicken meatballs. This is a pretty simple recipe. We'll start now, but first let me introduce you to the ingredients. For this recipe, you would need 3 boneless chicken breasts, 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley and some more for garnish, 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, 1 medium-sized onion bulb, half a tablespoon of dry oregano, 1 seasoning cube, 1 tablespoon of crushed chili flakes, some salt to taste. And for the sauce, you will need 1 seasoning cube, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 cooking spoon of vegetable oil, 5 fresh tomatoes, 4 chili red bell peppers, also known as tatashe, 4 scotch bonnet peppers, 3 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, half a teaspoon of curry powder, a quarter teaspoon of thyme, some salt to taste, and of course 200 grams of spaghetti. Okay, so before we start this cooking process, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Just hit that subscribe button down below, just press it, ding. And also click on the bell as well so that you can get instant notification whenever I upload a new recipe video. And also remember that you can find me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. I'm there live as zeeliciousfoods. Okay, so to begin this cooking process, in my food processor here, I'm going to throw in my chicken breast. Now this is chicken fillet, that's the breast that doesn't have any bones. And I'm just going to I just chop them up in tiny bits so that the blending process will be a whole lot easier. And I'm just going to transfer all of this into my processor. What I want to do is just crumble it up in bits. And I'm going to also season this with just 1 seasoning cube. It's going to blend all up together. And I have some crushed chili flakes for some heat. Not some, that's a lot though, because I like my food really hot and spicy, as you all know. And I'm also using some oregano just for some added flavor. I'm using 1 garlic clove for this, some chopped onions, everything's gonna go. And I'm also going to throw in some breadcrumbs just so that it stays and sticks together. And finally, I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt just to balance out and heighten all of the other flavors added. That's a lot of sprinkle. Okay, so it's just a matter of closing this up and processing it until it is all crumbled up. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm almost done. What I'll just do right now is break in 1 egg into this mixture right here. The egg is gonna help further bind it and it's gonna make it a little bit moist. And I'll also throw in some chopped up parsley for some freshness. And it's just a matter of continuing with the blending process until it's all mixed together. Guys, this is the processing done. What I'm going to do right now is just take this and then just take a scoop of this, place it right here. It's pretty simple. And then just roll away. Now this is the tastiest meatballs you would ever find. Okay, so that's the first ball done. It's pretty fast. And I'll just continue until all of this have been formed or rolled into a ball. Second ball done. Okay guys, so this is all of my chicken meatballs rolled up. See how pretty and nice they look. You can eat just as is. That's a lie though. Don't try it at home. What I'm going to do next is just pan-sear this. And over here I have some olive oil that I'm just going to transfer into my pot. But if you do not have olive oil, you can also go ahead and use vegetable oil or canola oil or whatever oil you have available. Just a little bit of oil just to coat the pan slightly. And I've set my heat to really high. And I'm just going to allow this heat up. All I want to do is just toast up the meatballs slightly so that they have brown bits. on the outside, and then they will continue or finish up cooking when I put them in the sauce. So let's just wait for this to heat up. It's heating up nicely. It's heating up gently. Okay, I think the oil is hot enough. I'm just gonna use my tongue to gently grab this and place it. That's sizzle. It's not so much though. So I'm just gonna place everything into the pot and then just watch it closely. So I'll just leave that on one side for about 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'll flip it over to the other side and allow it to continue browning for another 1 to 2 minutes. So I'm just going to gently flip this. You can see that it's browned. That's exactly what you want. Just going to flip everything real fast to the other side. The aroma here is just so nice, like super nice. Don't worry about whether the chicken is cooked through or not. I'm gonna put it into a sauce and it's gonna complete its cooking process in the sauce. All I want to achieve is just brown the outer bits of the chicken balls. Okay, so I think my meatballs are ready now. I'm just going to take them out. They will come back into the pot shortly. But for now, just stay here and have a good time, okay? I'll be back for you. No, I didn't leave you. I'll be back. Okay, so in the same pot that I used to pan-sear the chicken balls, I'm just going to put in just a little bit of oil again. Just a little bit, and heat it up slightly. Now you do not want to wash your pot. You want to leave it just like that. All of these black things that you see, all these brown things you see in the pot are flavor. They will add lots of flavor to the entire dish. So this is exactly how you want it. My pot is not dirty. This is flavor in the pot. Next, I'm going to throw in all of my chopped onions. I'm using some red onions for this. The sizzle! Okay, I'm just gonna get this going. Just move it around for about 30 seconds until my onions are a little bit translucent. I can already perceive the aroma. I don't know, it's indescribable. No words for it. So I'll move this around continuously, and what I'm actually doing right now is creating the sauce, making a tomato sauce, and that's where all of the yummy goodness is going to happen. Okay, so next up I have some tomato paste here. This is just tomato concentrate, the ones you find in the tin, and I'm just going to place everything into my pot and just move it around as well. Just basically just stir fry it until it is really toasted. What I want to do is just take away the tomato taste, the tangy tomato taste from it, and this is going to help achieve that. You have to continue stirring so that it doesn't burn. This is going to take about 3 to 4 minutes. You will notice when the tomato puree just starts to break up from each other. Just keep moving it around. Now I'm trying to keep the oil away as much as I can. That's why I'm not using so much oil for this thing, and you can see a lot of oil in my pot. I'm trying to cook my dishes with less oil these days, and it actually really helps. So. And to achieve it, I also use a non-stick pot so that the food doesn't stick. Whenever you're not using a lot of oil to cook, use a non-stick pot. It helps the cooking process, okay? Okay, so you can see that the puree is all crumbled apart. Like it's not together anymore. This is where the tomato and pepper blend mix comes in. Now in here, I just blended some tattache tomatoes, some garlic and onions, and a little bit of ginger right in here. And I will just transfer everything. Oh my gosh! The pot is so angry! I had to reduce the heat to the lowest. So I'm just gonna give this a really good stir, just to totally combine it. And What I'm going to do next is just allow it to simmer down slightly for about 7 to 8 minutes until this has reduced by half. I just want the water content in it to just evaporate slightly, and then I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so I think the sauce has simmered down slightly, so I'm just going to put the chicken meatballs into the sauce so that it cooks through. Everything goes right in, and I'm just going to coat it gently with just ensure that the meatballs are thoroughly coated with the sauce, and just give it a few more minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, to just cook slightly. Okay, so let's check on this. The water is all dried up now, and I'm definitely sure that the chicken is cooked through. What I'm going to do is take out the meatballs again away from the pot. It will come back, but we have to cook the pasta because I'm actually just going to put the pasta right into the sauce and toss it all together. So all the meatballs will come out just like that. And then what I'm going to do next is just throw in some spices just to give the sauce a little bit of taste. In here I'm going to add some curry powder and thyme. So all of that will go in. Then I'm also going to put in 1 extra seasoning cube. Now this is chicken seasoning cube, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of pepper just for more heat. And also I'm going to add just a sprinkle of salt, and I'm just going to stir this all around. Now my sauce is totally thickened up right now, and this is exactly what you want. While I was cooking my pasta, I saved up just a little bit of the water, about a cup of it. So this is what it looks like, and it's going to help me just adjust the consistency of this sauce. I want it slightly runny. Remember, I said in my last video that you should always ensure that you save up just a little bit of the pasta water. It really helps make things a whole lot better. So I'm just going to stir this around and just allow this to simmer slightly for another minute or so. Then I'm going to come in and throw all my spaghetti right into this bowl, and I tell you, it's going to be a one-pot wonder pasta heaven things going on right here. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. The consistency is just perfect. Now it's time to bring in the star of this dish, which of course is the spaghetti. I cooked my spaghetti earlier before. Now you can check the description box below. I put the link on how to make the easiest way to make your perfect pasta. So all of this is going to go right in, and what I'm going to do is just use my cooking tongue and just toss this gently and ensure that every strand is coated with the tomato sauce. It's going to take a little while, so you just have to be a little patient. I remember I said that the best cooking tool to use to toss your pasta is either a cooking tongue or a cooking fork. Never use a spoon. It's going to be so hard for you, and then if you're using spaghetti that is really long, it will just break it up and you end up in with really tiny bits, and that's not so pretty. Okay, almost there now. You can see that my pasta strand is standing apart. Everything just looks perfect. Everything just looks yummy. The pasta is al dente, perfectly cooked. I like that word, it's so fancy. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is just bring back the meatballs into the pot. So just grace it. Everything just goes right back in, and I'm just going to put a little bit of the pasta water, just tiny, just to get this a little bit steamed up, just slightly, just really tiny. And then I'm going to cover the pot and allow it to cook for just 1 minute or 1 minute and 30 seconds on medium to low heat. Remember, let's leave that to cook, just to steam up slightly, and then I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, so I think it's steamed up. I can still hear it sizzle. I have some chopped up parsley here that I'm just going to use to garnish this for some freshness and also for some flavor. And our spaghetti spaghetti and chicken meatballs is as good as ready. Oh Lord, this is a very, very hearty dish, I tell you. Just gonna turn up the heat, and of course, I'm gonna give this a taste. Now, this is my favorite part of the entire cooking process. Every time I cook, the taste test. I never skip it. So I'm just gonna dig in. Yum. It's hot though. This is super yum, guys. It's super yum. I think I need to have a taste of the meatballs. I'm just gonna cut just a little bit. Oh, it's really easy to cut through. This is the meatball. Oh gosh. I'm in meatball heaven, guys. Oh Lord, like the meatball is calling my name. I need to go. I really need to go. I'm not joking right now. I really need to go. This dish tastes so good. Alright, now you know how to make spaghetti and chicken meatballs. Hold on, I need to swallow. You can go right ahead and make it for your family and friends. I tell you, they will totally love it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and don't forget to send me your pictures if you're ever going to recreate this dish. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Zeelicious. I'll see you again next time in another beautiful video. Until then, keep being kind and nice to one another. Take care.